Hi guys, Billy back, and this time we're going to be taking a look at the 1/12 scale collectible Suit Up Gantry by Too Good Co. I got this over at vctoysbox.com, Gpeng. Guy on Facebook I know, really friendly guy, helped me out in sourcing this. I'm really curious about it. I think I'm going to use it with my Comic Cave 1/12 scale die-cast Iron Man Mark 7 that's coming, but I've got a Figma for the moment, a Figma Iron Man Mark 7. I'm going to try that out with this guy, but I was really curious about it when it's shown on Facebook. I was like, I don't have the space for the full Suit Up Gantry, or at least I didn't. I might actually have size for the 1/6 scale now, so I am tempted to get that. Let's open it up. This is the first time I'm getting it open, so we're just going to do this gonzo style and see what we get. I know, it's a 1/12. How dare I call myself the 1/6 cave when this is a 1/12, but it was a really curious oddity piece. I do like a 1/12 once in a blue moon if it comes out and it looks nice, and I really like this box. Looks pretty good. It's very nice and simple, and I quite like that. There's a slight sort of metallic sheen to it, but not too much. It's grey. It's actually got nice text on it. Everything's spelt right, so that's a bonus. Then you turn it around to the back. It's just simply, again, not much on there at all. I really like that. It shows to you that it's more of an adult collectible rather than a kid's toy or something like that. And there it is out of the box. Let's take this plastic cover off and see what we get. And here is everything. Taken the plastic off and had a quick look at everything. As we can see, we'll take one of these out, and as you can see, some really nice weathering on this item. Come in, you can have a really good look. Some industrial weathering there, all the way around. Some really nice little fine details. As you can see, you can move this up and down. The piston heads go in and out. This part, I think, goes down and up. Yep, so you can move that to how you desire. Although it is, because it's 1/12, it's very small parts, so you want to be careful and gentle with this. Then this part comes out and goes in, depending on what size you want it to be at. It turns left and right. This part down the bottom turns left and right as well. And the arm can lean forward. And those joints are quite tight, it's quite nice. And then we come along, we can see the hand here. It's pretty good. You move this up and down and the piston goes in and out. This part moves down. It actually has moving parts all the way around. It's about 1, 2, 3 joints, well, 4 joints in that thing together. That's mad. And you've got these joint fingers here. This is for when the helmet goes on, like the helmet placement, but you know, you obviously need to find a 1/12 scale helmet with nothing inside in order for it to work properly. It'd be nice if someone made a 1/12 size Iron Man with the parts going on him. Very much. In fact, Too Good Co. There you go, that's your next sale right there. Invent or make a 1/12 Iron Man with all the parts moving in there. Then we've got this platform. I'm not entirely sure. It looks like there's a battery compartment. Sometimes these things come with battery compartments, but there's no actual lighting function. But I think this does have a lighting function. I'll find out in a minute once I open it all up and have a really good look at it. And there's all loads of little parts that need to go on to the sides. Yet again, there's loads of moving parts on these things. Everything seems to move from the looks of it. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to unbox this guy, set it up and see what we get. Whew. Now that was actually more of a pain in the ass to set up than I thought it would be, but now that it is set up, it looks really good. I mean, I've put the Figma Iron Man Mark 7 in there and it just offsets the whole piece so nicely. I mean, when you first get it out, you've got to take some of these panels here and swap them over so that they edge forward to make it look like it's opening up. This part here that was on the actual middle part here, you can take that off. It's supposed to fit the there's 4 little yellow arms under there that you take out of the box and put in, and then you're supposed to put this on top, but it doesn't fit as well as possibly it should do. It seems to fit the 2 foot pieces a little better, so you're better off using those 2 foot pieces that come in the box rather than using this piece of the platform. Doesn't really matter, it's not too suicidal. It actually looks nicer without it. And as you can see, I've got the lights on, so there's a light up feature. It's quite a sturdy piece actually, considering. Very nice weathering in the arms, the pistons work well, and there's so much articulation in there. It's perfect to be able to move it around enough to fit your Iron Man in. Now I've tried to fit this guy in as best I can. The Figma Iron Man, he kind of works better if you've got him in dynamic poses rather than just standing straight. but I've managed to fit him in. I hope it doesn't look too bad on camera. I think it looks pretty good. And then you've got the arm at the back here. You've got two arms, one here and one at the back, that are sitting there messing with the chest panel and all that sort of area. These arms here sit in the front and they sort of touch the legs and the feet. And the same in the back, they can touch the upper parts of the legs. And then you stick the arms in here, and like I said, these articulate, so you can bring these in and stretch them out to as far as you want, so you can take the arms off. And then you've got this part here, and you've got these articulated hands. Now this will be great to fit a helmet in and have a Tony Stark head sculpt on there, but I don't know if you can get that. I think VC Toys Box have done an SHF Figure Arts Tony Stark head sculpt. I think sometimes they do Mezco as well, so if you can get a Mezco one, that will kind of fit with a Comic Cave 1/12 die-cast Iron Man thing, so maybe that would be a better way. Have a look on there for them. But as you can see, everything's really nice. This part in the back is a little bit wobbly, but it's because you take it out and there's this connector piece here that sits in the bottom, and it's flat at the bottom here, so there's only one direction you can put it in, and this part comes in two parts here. You take this bit here and this bit here and put them together, and then slot that into the back. Sorry about knocking the camera. And that's it really. Now that I've got him up and running, oh, I'm really glad I got this. It's so nice. I'm trying to find space, and I'm really tempted to get the 1/6 scale gantry. I don't know though, like I said, it's a lot of money and it needs a lot of space. But I'm really chuffed with this. This is going to look great on my 1/12 shelf. And it's going to be really complementary to the rest of my collection. You know, there are some niggles with it, but there is a hell of a lot of articulation for a 1/12 figure. I genuinely thought that those left and right arm pieces here were just going to be static. I actually thought most of it was going to be static, where you just plonk them in and then fit it in. I didn't realise there was going to be so many moving parts to this 1/12 version, but there is. Great articulation, lovely weathering, some amazing little details, from like tiny little piston wires here to little screw holes there to all the little dots around the edges. The light up feature, it works okay. I mean, obviously you can't really tell that it works too much here because I've got such bright lights. But give me a second, let me just turn this light off and see if it actually works a little better. Let me just see. Well, you can see that it does light up, and it kind of works a little bit better. So yeah, I'm very chuffed with that. I'm so glad I got this. It's a really nice, and for the price it's pretty good. Be careful with the instructions though, because there's lots of little images on the instructions, but it doesn't really tell you exactly what's what and where goes where. For the point is that this bit here in the middle of this is actually on the base, and they don't seem to come off. So these two middle bits, even though it's showing that these go onto the actual foot plates, is already on the base, and I couldn't take them off. It's the same here. These two bits here, they say these are attached on the bottom. They're not. They're actually on the base itself. So it can be a little bit confusing, especially when you're messing with bits. I think that's it. I don't even know if I've got these in the right way. I'll have to have a quick look at this again. Make sure I've got it in the right position. I think I have. Yeah, I think I've got these facing the right way. But you never know. It could always change. But anyway guys, yeah, I'm going to give the score of this Too Good Co 1/12 gantry. This is an 8 out of 10. There's a few niggling problems. The instructions are a bit naff, and there's a few fiddly bits in there, and occasionally, just occasionally, these bits of the platform, they don't seem to fit like jigsaw pieces as well as I thought they would. You've got to really wiggle them about, and I was playing around for ages to get the right position. But that's it guys. Yeah, no, other than that, it's definitely an 8 out of 10. If you can get this guy, it was on vctoysbox.com, but I don't know if it's still there or not. But if you really do fancy getting yourself a really nice 1/12 scale gantry set, this is the best one by far. I don't even know if there is any others, but this is definitely worth your money. Okay guys, that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like and subscribe, and if you could do me a favour, if you get the fuck out of my cave, I'm tired. Thanks a lot guys. Bye bye.